Hey guys, Bubby here with this week's war recap against OneHive Swarm. This was a farm war search and a pretty good one at that. We had a kind of mismatched breakdown. We had two Town Hall 11s, they had four, and our Town Hall 10s I think were about matched. They had a 9.5 as their number 11, and we had a Town Hall 10 down to our number 10. So we were able to make up the difference, however, and pull out the win. I wanted to highlight some of the best attacks from this war. I'd say it was a great war all around. Let's start with Lincoln Park on number 3. And we'll take a look. This was a Town Hall 10 versus Town Hall 11 2-star. So he's going to start out by making a little funnel right here for his queen to walk around that corner to the right. He takes an early air mine, but I don't think that ends up really affecting him. He's able to get around this corner, get out of sight of that Inferno tower in there, lure the CC, takes care of them. We'll speed that up for time's sake. He had the poison down just right for that loon. If you saw the loon, as it was passing over this Inferno tower, he laid the poison so that the loon came into the poison right about, right at the edge. And as it passed through the entire poison, it dies before it even gets to the queen, so that was nice. So he's going to start his kill squad on this left side of this entire right side of the base and funnel and wall break in here around this archer tower. So here goes his wall breakers. His queen is going to keep breaking, making her way closer to where the golem is breaking in with the bowlers. Drops a heal. And they're all going in there together. There he's got some Valks that make quick work of that wall in there. We'll speed up for a second. So he's able to jump into the middle, get the Town Hall, get the Eagle, and get really great percentage as well. He ends up getting like, I think 60 something percent. So he just got a couple whiz picking off the last couple trash that he can to get some extra percentage. He ended up with 65%. So that's a really solid 10 versus 11 2-star. So great job. Let's see. Let's look at Statboy, who had a Town Hall 11 dip on a Town Hall 10. So let's see how he approached this. He went ahead and he starts making the funnel with his baby dragon and with some wizards there. And there he drops his golem. So his wizards still trying to make that quick funnel. He's able to wall break into that corner, which it can always be kind of risky wall breaking in and trying to break into a corner because, I mean, a lot of stuff can walk easily and it's just sometimes it can be a little bit finicky. But with these two army camps on that right side, he's able to get pretty much basically all the bowlers in there and make a jump all the way that connects to this Inferno tower over here. So there go his bowlers, his king, and they hit some giant bombs right there and unfortunately die. But he got this Inferno tower here. He's got pretty much the CC minus a little sliver of health that Hound has left, but starts his air portion, the GoLaLoon portion of the raid, has it nice to where he can start his loons right there and have nothing left to backtrack and just kind of make its way pretty easily through the base. So it's got plenty of hastes to make it through really quickly. Doesn't even have a hound left at the end to cover for that last air defense, but with so many hastes like that, he can make really easy work of that last air defense. He's got plenty of troops left to clean up this right side, some minions, some loons cleaning up the left side. They meet in the middle, and a great Town Hall 11 dip on a Town Hall 10. So awesome job, Statboy. We'll go ahead and take a look at I mean, we had a couple Town Hall 10 versus Town Hall 10 3 stars, but let's look at Jameson on number 8. Now, Jameson, everyone's pretty much using the same kind of strat right now, where it's going to be some sort of GoLaLoon. I think StewJ ended up using a bitch attack, which is basically just a mixture of bowlers and witches, and it worked out for him. But he's going to go ahead, Jameson's going to go ahead and make a funnel around these golems, and wall break here around this archer tower. It'll pull in this other golem, and there he goes, he's walking in there. Funnels that right side nicely for his bowlers. They're going to walk right in there, and he jumps right over that, right by the Inferno Tower. Here come the CC, poison down. They make pretty easy work of that Inferno Tower. Queen is going to take care of the CC. The double jump comes down, gets another air defense. I think he even gets this other air defense here as well as this Inferno Tower. So his kill squad got really awesome value. Yep, there goes his queen, taking care of that air defense, gets the mortar, and then gets the Inferno Tower before she starts beating the wall. And he starts his GoLaLoon portion of the raid here in a second. Yep, there goes his queen. And so he decides to come in from this bottom right corner, drops his loons, drops 2 hounds, 1 in his CC and 1 that he brought in his camps, and he's got 2 haste left. And I liked how he was patient with his haste here until the end. He gets the hounds to pop, gets that air defense, so all he has left is a bunch of other defenses. I mean, his real risk here is this archer tower and these 2 Teslas, and especially that wizard tower can be a real pain when they're all grouped up towards the end. But he saves his 2 haste until the end, and I think that saved him, and his loons get it. So he's got plenty of hounds. He's got a whiz cleaning up here in the bottom, and it's pretty easy work after that. The king, I mean, sometimes this king is just a pain in the butt, because they just can't, these loons sometimes just can't figure out how to freaking hit him. But Jameson gets it, had plenty of time, well done. Let's move on to an attack by Midas on number 9. Let's see. So he's going to go ahead and start here on the bottom. Start with this funnel, 2 whiz. There goes his golems. He's going to continue to create that funnel and jumps right into the base, right into that second compartment with where he can get both of the heroes, a Tesla, the CC, the Inferno, and a wizard tower. And I think his queen actually even gets the town hall. Yep, she does, before she dies. And then here come his hounds, his GoLaLoon portion of the raid. Gonna quickly get to that first air defense there, work through the middle. Those expos are conveniently placed on the ground. His loons kind of backtrack here, but not too bad. They get kind of a nice split where they can get to that expo. But what I wanted to highlight here, this freeze. Look at the value this gets. An Inferno, 3 Teslas, and an air defense with 1 freeze. Talk about some value. So he gets there, takes care of those Teslas, which is kind of nice when they're placed close by like that. Sometimes they can get, with 1 loon drop, can get 2 Teslas at the same time if they're close enough. And we'll speed it up. He's got, the rest of these are taken care of. He's got a ton of these lava pups left. He's got a whiz working on this right side. Cleanup is basically over at this point, and they meet up and get that last gold storage. Awesome job, Midas. We'll go ahead and highlight 2 Town Hall 9 attacks. 2 players that have been particularly, I can't really say this. There's so many great Town Hall 9 attackers right now in the clan. We've seen a lot of progress. I think if I were to make a video, I could make one just on Town Hall 9 attacks, and it would be great. I wanted to highlight 2 that I liked that stood out to me, and let's start with Claytis on number 20. Just to prove that ground attacks are not dead. We've seen so many, as of late, we've seen so many of these LaLoon attacks, GoLaLoon, GoHo, different variations of it. And, there's just so many different variations of it. But this really just goes to show that ground attacks aren't dead, guys. They can work. A lot of these bases, you see these air defenses. This is like an anti-LaLoon base because most people are gonna go that route. It's what they're comfortable with right now. It's overpowered. It's just kind of the way to go. But you can flaunt those. If you can find the weakness in these bases, like Claytis does here, you can get crazy value for your kill squad. So he's made it all the way through. He's still got a heal. Here comes some hogs in from this backside, and his kill squad is still making their way through. So we'll speed it up a little bit here. Kind of gets it surgically, gets through these last defenses on this side. His golem's going to make its way over here once that cannon went down on the other side. And he's got 2 defenses left, 3 defenses, 1 left. That last mortar goes down, and then he's just got cleanup left. So just goes to show, guys, you can find bases, especially now that so many bases are crafted, not thinking really so much about any ground attacks, because the majority of people are going to go with some sort of LaLoon variation. So keep that in mind when you're planning your attacks. So great job, Claytis, on that. He had a 6-pack this war, 20 and 21. And then another player I wanted to particularly highlight and give a shout out to, Weagle has been killing it. I don't remember the last time that he hasn't had a 6-pack in war, to be honest. So I wanted to highlight one of his attacks. He starts with a Queen Walk that kind of converts to a LaLoon attack. So he starts up here. He's going to start walking around that entire, from around 12 to 10-ish, where he's going to wall break in. So we'll speed it up a little bit. He's going to be on the town hall and storages, and the king helps to create this funnel on this left side around this wizard tower. There she drops the rage, gets the king, gets the CC, gets the cannon, and then this air defense goes down, gets 2 more Teslas, and then he's going to drop the jump right here, and then he's going to start his LaLoon portion of the raid. Now, he's expecting this queen to get in at least to somewhere around here or here, and I think she ends up beating on this air defense here, but didn't really need it. The loons were going to get there anyways, to be honest, but just made it that much easier that his queen survived the entire raid. And he, by the time his loons finish getting the rest of the defenses, there's hardly any trash left. He already had so many minions running on this right side of the trash ring. So he absolutely just thrashed that base. So let's go through and just give a special shout out to anyone who did great this war. Stu J had a 11 versus 11 2-star with high percentage and a 11 on 10 dip 3-star. Stat Boy did the same. Black Angel had a 10 versus 11 2-star. D-Box had a 10v10 3-star. Jameson, a 10v10 3-star. Mitch as well, we highlighted him, 10v10 3-star. Blood of an Enigma, close but no cigar. Let's see, let's move down and highlight some of the Town Hall 9 6-packers. Weagle, of course. Claytis, Shy Guy, Mr. Rye Guy. Applesauce, who's been killing it. Sven, been killing it. And I'm not sure how you pronounce that. Guan Yu, awesome job. So, thank you. Shout out to OneHive. Great war. We appreciate it. And until next time, this is Bubby signing out.